Yo! What's up, guys? How you doing? Today's video is going to be pretty exciting. This is a product that fills a niche that people obviously want. Now, this is from a company called Aberlite, and this is a heat brush. No cords though, right? Meaning this little puppy right here is a nice rechargeable heat brush. Number one, why would you want this? First reason is going to be travel. You take this with you, just throw it in your suitcase. This is really, really tiny. This is my hand. This is it. You throw this in your suitcase. You don't have to have a cord where you plug it into an outlet. You could climb on top of a roof and use this to straighten your beard. No plugins needed, right? All you do is charge this. It takes maybe an hour to charge or something like that. And the batteries, they say it's anywhere from 15 to 35 minutes, but I've used this like 3 times now at least. I would say that I'm already at the 15-minute mark. So, and I'm still same battery. We're gonna see if it lasts throughout this heat treatment. Second reason is convenience. There's a reason we got rid of cordless phones, guys. People got tired of them. You wanna walk around with your hands free, right? Not free, but without cords that you can trip over and that your dogs can chew and stuff like that. So this right here is your solution. Let me show you it. If you've looked around for heat brushes, you'll notice there's nothing else designed like this. They made their own unique design. It is not just like drop shipped from Alibaba. Beard struggle. It's got this very nice like matte look to it, and it has like a slight, I don't know how to describe that texture. It's not really a texture, it's a really soft coated plastic, I guess. I don't know what it is, but it feels super good in the hands. It's very solid. It's very hefty, not heavy or anything, but it just feels solid in the hands. You have your on-off switch right here on the side, and then on the front, you have, let's turn it on real quick. Hold this power button down. Lights come on. And now it's heating. So my thing, what you're gonna wanna use it on is 360. So I hit it twice, and it's gonna go to 360, right? So right now it's blinking. So when it's done blinking, it's ready to go. And normally this is gonna take about 1.5 minutes. It's been like 10 seconds so far. Okay, real quick while it's heating up, we'll see if I can get through the box and everything before it's done heating up. So this is the box it comes with right here. It's a very cool, kind of modern looking box. Inside's gonna be a very cool carrying case right here. It's like a Alcantara feeling, like suede feeling thing. And then you have a wall charger, USB-C, not USB 2.0 or whatever. You have the USB-C. Also, you'll probably recognize this company when I did my last beard shelf video. This thing right here is one of their first ones they sent me. This is not an original design. There are knockoffs of it, but I think they actually sell it for the cheapest price on Amazon. It's like, it went from 39, now it's down to like 29 bucks. It's pretty crazy. For 30 bucks, you can get this. This thing is really awesome. It's like your typical heat brush, but on the outside here, if you can see, it has these tines that stick out. And what that does is when you're combing through your beard, it scoops up the hair in these little scoops and pushes it into the heating elements, which is kind of a cool concept I never thought of, but it works pretty well. Versus the rechargeable one right here, the tines are gonna be straight, as you can see, very straight. But you get the really cool, awesome perk of it being cordless. Also, inevitably, when I do these videos where I straighten my beard, I get so many questions. Do you use heat protection? Yes, I use a heat protection in the beard. I don't always film it because it's kind of a boring part. Lately, I've been using this one from Husky Beard right here. It's called Arctic Spray. I used to use another one that was like an arganol base. This one's arganol based as well. But that one was this big, huge bottle. And this one's a nice little, it looks just like a beard oil bottle. It sits right on the shelf. It doesn't take up a bunch of space. So I've been using this a lot. I like it. And it smells really good too. So all I'm gonna do is this heat protectant. Just gonna spray a little bit in the beard like that. That should be fine. The reason you're using that is you don't want to heat damage your hair. You want to keep this thing moving. Let's start off real quick. I'll kind of show you how I do it. You want to keep this thing moving. You don't want to let it linger in the hair because that's how you get burnt hairs and stuff like that, or burnt ends. Burnt ends, not barbecue video. But just going through the beard, just like that. Now, my beard right now, I woke up earlier today and I purposely didn't put anything in my beard just so I could make this video, right? Now, if you notice, well, here, let me show you the other side. The other side's kind of, you know, this is before. This will be after, right? Let me grab a comb. The old trusty Kent comb. Let's comb this side out. And if you can tell the difference there, I'm staring at myself in the monitor here. If you can tell the difference there, this side is much straighter, very quickly, actually, than that side. Now, I will go over it a little bit more, just get a little bit more straight, but you don't want to over straighten your beard, guys. You don't want your beard to look like Jennifer Aniston's hair, right? You ever notice girls when they have really thin, like flat hair, because they like flatten it with an iron and it looks thin, versus a girl that has a little bit of curl in her hair and it looks thick and full? Same concept with the beard. Matter of fact, I'll do this side the right way, and then I'll do this, I'll over straighten this side so you guys can see what I'm talking about, right? And notice my technique here, right? I'm going I'm taking my beard hairs along my jawline like this versus brushing down where it curls under. When you do that, if you do that where you're brushing down like this, it's going to create a divot underneath your chin where you get that weird beard divot thing, right? So if you're straightening them back this way, you're creating a flat surface, which is your jawline, and that the hairs are resting against while they're straightened, which keeps them straight versus getting that divot in there. And then when you're on the bottom hairs here, you're just gonna go straight back with them against your jawline. Trying to bunch them up if you can. And it's gonna look weird at first, right? Like that. That was actually probably too much straightening. We'll see. Let me comb it out real quick. No, it doesn't look too bad. Now, so you guys can tell the difference. There's this side, there's that side. Straight, not straight. So now, let's over straighten this side. Let's throw a little bit more of this Husky Beard heat spray in there, just to kind of really protect us, because we're gonna go hard with this damn thing. Now, if you notice, my other side took like 8, 9 strokes total, I think. I wasn't counting, but it didn't take very much at all. I'm already on like 10 strokes already. And I'm just gonna keep on overdoing it here, and you'll see what happens when you overdo it. Always part the chin hair right in the middle if you can. That's what I do at least. I'll brush it up against the jaw, just like that. Okay, now we're gonna comb it out just like this. And I can feel the difference already. Like when I comb through this side, I feel a little bit of resistance, not like a bunch, but a little bit. Whereas this side, it just flows like butter. Okay, now here's what we'll do, right? We'll block off this side so you can kind of just look at this side. It looks natural, like decently natural, like you just have a good beard, kind of, right? Now when you go to this side, if you look at it, it looks almost like artificially straight, I guess. I don't know how to describe it, but it almost, when I'm looking at it in camera, it slopes down like this side's actually, like this, how I'm doing this backwards, like this side's actually longer. So yeah, guys, when you're straightening your beard, you shouldn't do too much straightening. Number one, it's gonna damage your hair if you don't have a heat spray in. Even with a heat spray in, it can damage. I might have damaged this side of my beard just then doing that. That's possible. And then the look is just, it could be something you're going for. I just personally don't find it cool. It just looks artificial to me. All right, so final thoughts. I already knew before I did the video. That's why I'm doing the video. I've used it a few times. This thing's definitely a win. I'm gonna link it down below. It's like 69 or 70 bucks or something like that, and you get like a 10% off. You use the link below, and then you enter SCUBA as your discount code, and that gives you like 10% off. So I think that gets you about $60 to $62. And then this heat spray, everybody's gonna ask about this. So this is from Husky Beard. I'm gonna link this down below too, that I was using. The Kent Combs, you guys know where to get those. But main star of the show is this right here. I mean, this thing, here's the thing. It looks phenomenal for one. Now, as you can tell from my heat spray, like the oils, you can see like that, that residue that gets on there. It dries off. You saw at the beginning of the video how it didn't have like that shine to it. It just dries off and it goes back to its regular state of that color right there. This is just from me handling it with that heat spray on my hands. But this thing is definitely a win, guys. Now, it is a little pricey on the beard brush side, but if you're looking at it from the aspect of cordless, rechargeable, battery-powered heat brushes that you don't have to plug a cord into and while you're using, it could be a deal, honestly. You're not gonna find this knocked off on Alibaba or AliExpress like you did the Beard Struggle brush where they were charging $100 for their drop ship or whatever the fuck they were doing with that. Also, they're gonna drop a new heat brush that's like looks way cooler, whatever, and they priced the little drop ship one from China at $100. Imagine what they're gonna price this at. If it's less than $100, I'll be surprised. Even then, I doubt it would be worth it. I'm gonna get one and review one regardless, just so you guys can see what it's all about, so you don't get scammed if it is truly a scam, like a lot of their stuff is, in my opinion. But they at least came up with their own design on that one. Same with these guys though, and this one's only gonna be $60-something. So I'm gonna put a link for this down below. You gotta enter SCUBA as your discount code when you go to the checkout thing. That gives you 10% off. So that brings it down to about $60 or $62, somewhere in there. I'll also link this one down below. This one's sold on Amazon actually, and it's like only 30 bucks. And it has that, like I said, that curved out tine, which is a really useful thing actually, from my experience. So that way, if you're looking for a heat brush and you're not super into, like, you don't care that much about having something cordless, I would definitely recommend that one. They've consistently kept dropping the price on it. It might even go lower than $29. I don't know. But yeah, guys, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment down below if you don't want me to respond to it. I'm really bad at answering comments. I'm sorry. And again, guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Stay bearded. Bye.